What's up, Fit Gamers? Joey B/3 here, and in this video we're going to be looking at one of the most recognized franchises in video game history, Resident Evil. Now they have a few CGI movies, but one just came out called Resident Evil Vendetta, and there's some awesome fight scenes in that movie. So we're going to be taking a look at one of the first here that you see in the film, and we're going to go through it step by step, frame by frame. If you guys want to see me and Chris do a reenactment of this fight scene, let me know in the comments below, because it looks like a lot of fun. But let's watch through it, and then we'll go through it frame by frame in the slow motion. So this is Chris Redfield here, reloads his rifle, and then bam, gets the barrel grabbed there by Arias. I don't know much about this character. I think he's introduced in this movie actually, but this fight scene gets very chaotic very quickly. A lot of fast movements, very cool camera work as well. I like the choreography. And you see there, Chris takes a nasty slap. Arias definitely knows his weapons. And then Chris goes for the close quarter knife right there. Very Resident Evil style from the games. That knife is always handy. They have their little standoff here. Chris second guesses his attack there because Arias definitely has looks to be an advantage here. He's got a longer weapon. Impact weapon, doesn't have an edge weapon like Chris does, and obviously he has more skill than Chris here, as he's just taking advantage of every counter he can. He's really toying with Chris. So now let's go through it frame by frame and look at, from the start of this fight scene, what actually happens with the choreography. So Arias has the barrel. Chris counters by trying to push his hand off of that barrel and get his shot in here. But then Arias parries the barrel out of the way again, kind of sidesteps, gets off of center line, and gets behind the barrel, and uses the buttstock to smash Chris, looks like right in the face right there. Dazes and confuses him, and then he uses it with a horizontal strike like this to actually strike with the buttstock again across his jawline, as you see there. Really dazing and confusing him there. He ejects the magazine, and now he goes for basically looks like some kind of clothesline, and Chris spins out of it, tries to get some distance. Arias ducks under the barrel, gets off of that line of the shot, because Chris has one more shot left in that chamber. He parries, comes up through the middle. Looks like he chops at the arm, comes around with the elbow there and strikes Chris's arm to block his guard out of the way. Swoops it down, gives him a chop across the chest, 2 punches, and then a push. Gain some distance for this power slap right there. Bam! They put that in slow motion, looks really cool. And then right after that is what is a really cool choreography moment here, is where Chris, he's got one more round in the chamber. So he tries to, again, aim the rifle and get that shot off at Arias, but Arias again goes to the side, grabs the barrel, gets control of the rifle, and then he uses the bolt there to eject the last round out of the rifle. So now Chris doesn't have any ammunition in that rifle, and it's now safe for Arias to use as an impact weapon. As you see, Chris again quickly draws that knife, tries to counter what Arias just did, disarmed him, but Arias gives him another stock shot right to the midsection there. Probably just more pushes Chris back because he's got that tactical vest on. Might not hurt him as much. He's got a little armor on. See there, he gets in his cool stance. He's got the knife in the reverse grip. Arias has the gun in kind of the forward grip there, obviously. But he's going to be using that as an impact weapon to parry and block that incoming knife, as you'll see here. So 1, he blocks the incoming knife, parries it down, traps it down to Chris's side right there. Now we see again Chris trying to come with a backhand strike with that knife. Again, Arias blocks that and uses the barrel of the weapon and strikes him with kind of a spear point right there to the chest. Again, tactical vest is probably helping Chris right there. Pushes him back. Bang. Again, now Chris comes now down with the downward diagonal thrust. Again, Arias used the rifle to block that. And now he goes for his strike up top, kind of baiting Chris here. Chris blocks with his left hand. And then Arias does what he wants to do. He gets the outside of that knife, parries it around, knocks it up out of the way with the butt of the rifle, and then strikes Chris. Is blocking that. He looks like he's trying to strike to Chris's face, but Chris blocks it with his arm, so he hits his forearm with the barrel of the rifle, and then comes up underneath. Very sneaky shot there, right under the rib cage there, to hit him again with that buttstock. Now again, Chris tries to come with a knee. He's way out of range for that knee. I don't know, it might have been a kick, but Arias goes in, stops it, comes down on a vertical strike with the stock, hitting the knee, and then bang, right there, he uses the stock again with more of a horizontal strike. Looks like he's hitting his groin there, or right in the hip bone area, to push him back. Definitely pushes Chris back there. Again, Chris comes with the same strike over the top. Arias goes to the outside, parries it around, traps it now against his body. They're hip to hip here, shoulder to shoulder. So Arias is pretty safe from that knife as long as he's got his forearm and his contact right there with Chris's arm. But he's using leverage with that rifle and pulling him back here. Chris does a good idea. He switches his grip to the other side, goes for a spin move. Arias is looking for that, obviously. Counters that, parries it. He elbows the hand to disarm the knife. Very good destruction there. Then he basically puts Chris in some kind of a bear hug here with the rifle, using it in a grappling sense. So now he can get to Chris's pistol. Pushes him off. Chris doesn't even know he's got it probably. And gets those 3-round bursts right to the back there. So there you have it, frame by frame for you guys. Again, if you want to see me and Chris go through this fight scene in more detail and possibly do a reenactment, let me know in the comments below. It might be hard to do a reenactment for this one because of the very dynamic camera work in some of the fight scene here, but we'll try our best. We're going to try out some different formats here to get more videos out to you guys. I'm going to be doing videos like this where it's more of an analysis. We go through it, we watch it together, and then I'll go through it in slow motion, frame by frame, and kind of explain what's going on with the choreography. Then me and Chris can go through it in more detail and kind of show you guys the moves from different angles and kind of give our take on the choreography and how well it's done. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell, and make sure all notifications are checked so you guys know when any videos and live streams are going on. Also, be on the lookout because we're going to be launching channel memberships soon. This is one of the best ways to support the channel and get more quality content out to you guys in a shorter amount of time. It's only $5 per month. You can cancel anytime, and you'll get exclusive perks that only members get access to. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, Fit Gamers, game on, stay fit, and keep on training. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.